Hello, good people. This is Vusomuzi Gumbo from the Kingdom of Matabeleland, the lands of King Mzilikazi and King Lobengula. Good people, I want to talk about some things that we never thought would come to pass during our lifetime. We had almost lost hope. But things do happen when you least expect them. Recently, in Tanzania, the President of the Republic of South Africa, Honorable Cyril Ramaphosa, had an opportunity to thank countries in Southern Africa who helped in the attainment of the independence of South Africa, who helped ANC and its armed wing, Umkhonto weSizwe, to fight apartheid and bring about the majority rule in South Africa. Good people, in that speech, the Honorable President named countries, and for some who lacked knowledge, they were stunned on why he omitted Zimbabwe. We, the people of the lands of Mzilikazi and Lobengula, were not stunned. Actually, we have been waiting for the day for the acknowledgement of the real role that Zanupf played in Southern Africa. Good people, the truth has to be told, and we waited patiently since South Africa attained its independence in 1994 for them to start telling the true history of what really happened. Okay, before we get to talk about what really happened in Matabeleland or in Southern Africa, let me take you to what happened in Europe. In 1995, the world was stunned with images that were coming from Europe in Bosnia. In July, a genocide happened in Bosnia. 8,378 people were believed to have been massacred by Bosnian Serbs. Well, the world never accepted that. And the Bosnian leaders, Radovan, and other military commanders were hunted down, arrested, and appropriately charged for the crimes that they committed, for the genocide that they committed. Let's not even talk about Hitler. It is unheard of in the world for anybody seen to be glorifying Hitler. In Germany, it's not acceptable. Right, let's go back to the achievements or to the milestone that the people of Matabeleland have been waiting for. In 1980, Zimbabwe attained independence, and Zanupf went on to win a landslide election, a landslide majority. They controlled the House of Parliament. Zanupf decided then that they were not interested in supporting the struggle in South Africa. They didn't see Umkhonto weSizwe as an ally in ANC. But instead of ZANU-PF choosing to stay out of the conflict in South Africa, choosing not to support the struggle in South Africa, they went on to massacre the perceived supporters of Umkhonto weSizwe. These are the people who were found in Matabeleland. This was the stronghold of ZAPU PF, which housed the armed Zipra forces who fought together with Umkhonto weSizwe. There are documents that were written by Chris Hani of his battles that he fought alongside Zipra forces in Zimbabwe. Wonky, if you want to read that. But ZANU PF and its leaders, some still in government today, went on rampant in disguise of looking for dissidents and massacred over 30,000 unarmed civilians, unarmed innocent civilians, to derail the struggle in South Africa, to prolong the apartheid in South Africa. And when Cyril Ramaphosa stood up in Tanzania and thanked everyone who helped in the struggle of South Africa, and had the balls for the first time from a South African leader to deliberately leave out ZANU PF, because the true history has to be told. And that's the beginning for the struggle of the people of Matabeleland. That is the beginning of the acknowledgement of the role the people of Matabeleland and Zipra forces suffered for the independence of South Africa. And most South Africans are not aware of the true history. But fortunate for them, most of the leaders who really know the story, including President Cyril Ramaphosa, is still alive to this day to tell the story that the murderers, people who committed genocide to the children of Matabeleland, cannot claim that they participated in the liberation of South Africa. And for everyone in South Africa, they deserve to know the truth, that most of these people who are children of Mziligas, they might be Shona, Ndebele, and all other ethnic groups found in the kingdom of Matabeleland, are a result of a genocide that was perpetuated by the ZANU PF that still clings into power and still rule with brutality on the citizens of Zimbabwe. These people that you see in South Africa, my dear fellow comrades in South Africa, are a result of our forefathers' sweat and tears in supporting the struggle for independence of South Africa. Yet today, even to this day, we still not recognize we are refugees in South Africa. Yet we suffered the West, 30,000 able-bodied young men mainly, academics, doctors, farmers, were massacred by ZANU PF because we were upright against apartheid and against the independence of South Africa. And we want to, as the children of the lands of Mziligas and the lands of Matabeleland, to extend our gratitude to the Honorable President Cyril Ramaphosa. Uyindoda emadoden malamela. For the first time, you told the truth, and this is the beginning of an end of the ZANU PF atrocity towards the people of Zimbabwe. We cannot be a region that gives refuge to murderers, people who commit genocide. We need to bring Zanupf to justice for what they did, for what they chose to do. They cannot be allowed to continue to get away with crimes where nowhere in the world, anybody is allowed to get away with. In disguise that they are a liberation movement, yet they are not. And people of South Africa, the real truth is going to be told. Like I said before, you are so lucky that the leaders you had are still alive. Some of us, our leaders, are not here to tell this story. But they left us with the hope that one day we will see justice. One day justice will come. And what real President Cyril Ramaphosa did in Tanzania is the first step to the liberation of the people of Zimbabwe, the people of Matabeleland, and for justice to prevail. I might not be the one to deliver justice to both the people of South Africa and Zimbabwe. Our fathers walked the same journey they did, but the quest for justice did not stop. I might not be there tomorrow to see the quest of justice happen, but I believe there are some other people coming after me who carry the torch like I carry it today until justice is attained. And the truth in South Africa will continue to glow. With men like Cyril Ramaphosa, they will leave the future to decide that justice has to be done. And we are grateful for that. It is not true that ZANU-PF cannot be defeated. ZANU-PF will, and together with people of South Africa, will put an end to the atrocities that they committed. They cannot continue to walk free as if they never did anything wrong. They did a lot of harm to our people. Thank you, good people. Amandla ngawethu. Inkululeko ngeyethu. Together we will be strong.